Education matters at KSEE24, and tonight we're sharing the inspirational stories of student character in partnership with the Tulare County Office of Education and the generous sponsorship of EECU. Now at KSEE24, Your Character Matters special.
Summer is here, school is out, but character never takes a vacation. Welcome, everybody, to our Your Character Matters special. I'm Stephanie Bainham.
And I'm Alex Delgado. You know, over the past year, we've had the opportunity to highlight students with strong character throughout the South Valley.
In partnership with the Tulare County Office of Education, we've had the chance to highlight numerous kids with just awesome character. And right now, we come to you from Moon and Grove Park in Visalia at Pillar Square. Now, Pillar Square is a monument dedicated to the National Character Counts program and the 6 pillars of character. They are trustworthiness, respect, responsibility,
fairness, caring, and citizenship. The pillars of character that South Valley students proved to us they have this past year. And did you know studies show that character education does in fact make a difference when taught in the classroom?
And a team that knows that better than anybody else is the person who brought Character Counts education to Tulare County. From the Tulare County Office of Education, Mr. Jim Vidak, County Superintendent of Schools, along with Kelly Petty, the Character Counts Coordinator. Both of them join us now. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
And first of all, Mr. Vidak, I have to ask you, in seeing the Your Character Matters series play out this year, how did it make you feel?
Very proud, very proud. And it was awesome to see so many students of character being recognized. And then you think about that, thousands of children that are being recognized for good behavior. But then there's spin-offs. You have the spin-off of the schools and the staff recognized also for their contribution to making that happen. And then the spin-off goes farther, the ripple effect. You have the parents and the families that are so proud to have their children recognized. And then we also have the community that feels good. And I feel like our future is in good hands because we're developing students of character. So I see it as a quadruple win-win-win-win.
That is so true. And you spoke of parents and the community and teachers and students. And Kelly, what kind of feedback have you gotten from them?
Oh gosh, everything is positive. From the joy on the phone when a teacher hears for the first time their student has been selected to be on TV. And then we arrive, camera in hand, with Stephanie on campus. The principal is ready to do whatever is needed. And then we have the students with the student that we're recognizing, and they are so happy for them. A genuine happiness to see their peers being recognized for great choices.
And what stuck out the most to you about seeing these student stories?
What stuck out the most was that we were able to cover the entire gamut of kindergarten through 12th education. We were able to find students of character in kindergarten, in 3rd grade, and in high school and beyond. And when we saw these students of character, they're ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And we looked for them, but we didn't have to look very hard. They're right here in our Tulare County schools. And they're living their life, making good choices every day. And what Character Matters offers us is a way to recognize week in and week out. You're not a once-a-year award show for us. You're something that takes place on a regular basis. And we are so thankful to have a superintendent of schools that feels that way.
Yes. And I know, Mr. Vidak, you're such a huge supporter, obviously. But what do you hope that our viewers learned from this series? And what do you hope that they took away, all of the people watching at home?
Well, they saw 24 fabulous stories. And that they, I think, feel like, wow, that is something positive going on here. And we're not finished yet. We're not finished yet. We have over 100,000 students in Tulare County, and we want to recognize and continue the program next fall when school starts, the traditional school year.
And speaking of that, Kelly, I know you have a little sneak peek of what's in store. Tell us, because I know character education is always at the forefront. What do you expect for next year?
Oh, we expect great things. We are 20 years into character counts in Tulare County. So we will begin the school year with another great National Character Counts Week. And during that week, we select and we collect over 6,000 students of character in Tulare County. So from those students, Stephanie, you and I will be back at it, working and highlighting great students of character.
Oh, man, I cannot wait. It has been such a pleasure working with you guys. And thank you so much for inviting us to the South Valley and telling these just touching stories from these exceptional students. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
guys.
much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Stay with us, everybody. You are not going to want to miss this. Coming up, we've got highlights from our Your Character Matters series that are going to give you goosebumps.
From helping a student with special needs to serving up goodness in the kitchen, our Your Character Matters special from Mooney Grove Park continues right after this.
CashNet USA is trusted by over 2 million customers.
Perfect. When I lean back, I trust that you will be there to catch me.
Okay, bad idea, bad idea.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Sometimes the wait is totally worth it. African Adventure, now open at the Fresno Chaffee Zoo.
Before you even put that thing near me, we need to talk. I'm sitting out here in the hot sun while your boxes hog my spot in the garage. I take you everywhere, but you just don't appreciate me. Seriously. And last week, you told Ted I had too much junk in the trunk.
Make life easier. Learn how you can reclaim your garage by visiting Darryls.com today.
Just don't.
Great pizza starts here. We mix it and it sits for one entire day in one of our dough barrels and it ages. And every parlor does this every day. What I like about the sauce is you can taste the garlic and the full bodiness of the sauce through the cheese. How do you top all that? With our 5-cheese blend and locally sourced meats and vegetables. And only then is it ready for our seasoned brick oven.
And right now, you can get a large 3-topping pizza for just $11.95.
Perfect. When you've been making it for 50 years, you know it's good.
You're watching KSEE24, local news that matters. This is the KSEE24 Your Character Matters special in partnership with the Tulare County Office of Education.
Welcome back to our Your Character Matters special from Pillar Square here at Mooney Grove Park in Visalia. We're taking a look back at the stories this year from South Valley students showing great character.
That's right, and thanks to the Tulare County Office of Education, we got to meet many students throughout the school year and got to learn about their thoughts, words, and actions. And you know, we're going to start today with taking a look back at a group of Tulare Western High School kids who, as their teacher says, they're allergic to average. That means they go above and beyond average everyday things, and this story proves just that.
Under Friday Night Lights, student leaders cheer on their high school team.
We're all about positivity and pepping up our crowd.
But the associated student body at Tulare Western does much more than don their school colors of red, white, and blue. When the last game whistle blows and the football team goes home, these students are still in the stands, no longer cheering, but rather picking up trash.
So we take a lot of pride in making sure that we leave the stadium almost cleaner than when we arrived. If we decorate, we pick up.
It's actions like these that Tulare Western High School's Director of Activities, Stephen Amundson, teaches in his class.
We have a saying that we pretty much say every day in class, and it goes something like this. It says, leadership starts with you, but it's not about you.
Leading by example, Associated Student Body President Bailey Leal says serving the community is just what they do.
I think that the maintenance people really don't get that much recognition, and I think it's the least we could do.
It's not a glamorous job, but these kids have made it their job.
They don't seek the recognition. Their reward is by serving other people and by trying to help other people.
And at this game, not even their home stadium, students stayed late, picking up cups, streamers, anything that sticks.
At the end of the day, I'm most proud of the trash pile. Every time I ask them to do something, they are allergic to average. They go above and beyond average things.
Allergic to average, and proving that school spirit doesn't stop at the end of the game.
1, 2, 3!
Tulare Western ASB shows us why your character matters.
Trustworthiness is a word that holds a lot of weight. It means that you can be relied upon and that you're always going to do the right thing.
Yeah, and for one student at Dinuba High School, that means running a full kitchen and doing it with a smile and a positive attitude. For this next story, we head into the kitchen where we are cooking up character.
Order up. In the food services classroom at Dinuba High School, cooking is king. And thanks to the Capstone program, learning real-life workplace skills has helped students like junior Briseda Dominguez find their passion.
I'm very interested in the culinary field. I love baking, anything that's creative along that route. I love cooking as well.
But Briseda is not like every other up-and-coming chef. She stepped up to the plate while cooking up her hot plates.
I'm doing and expressing something that I love. It's one of my passions, and it's something that I love doing.
Impressing everyone, from her peers to her principal.
She's always positive, she's always upbeat, helping out with whatever she can. Just jumps in there and takes off and helps be almost like a second teacher in the classroom at times.
Briseda doesn't do it for the recognition. She truly enjoys working hard, a skill she learned at home, being the oldest of 6 siblings.
My parents didn't have the opportunities that I had, and I feel like that's something that really drives me to be better. I feel like that sets me apart because I'm very motivated to do what's best for me and my family.
Briseda honored for her trustworthiness, helping to create a kitchen that's welcoming and efficient for everyone.
She can be trusted to get her restaurant going, started, delegate, stay to the last, till the end. If that lunch bell rings, you know she's going to stay and make sure that everything is completed, sent out, cleaned.
Drawing one dish at a time, she's just getting started, showing true character in and outside the kitchen. Briseda Dominguez shows us why your character matters.
Even though we are surrounded by these large, beautiful pillars of character, character comes in all different sizes.
It sure does, even pint size, as we head to Lemon Cove Elementary in Lemon Cove, where we meet one kindergartner who was recognized for her responsibility. And she proves, as we said, character knows no bounds.
Apples and bananas.
Kindergarten is a special time in a child's life, and it's a lot more than just learning your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's also a time to shape these little minds and teach them about character.
Most of the character attributes, I would say I teach through behavior management.
In Colleen Sagaguchi's kindergarten class at Sequoia Union Elementary in Lemon Cove, these tykes are already showing strong character traits, especially Lucy Neufeld, who was nominated for the character pillar of responsibility by her teacher.
I chose responsibility because of the way she used her intelligence and her gift of enthusiasm.
And when asked what responsibility means to Lucy,
point scissors down. Keep my desk clean. Doing my mom's chores.
Very important things for a kindergartner, as her classmates had this to say.
She never gets in trouble, and she always be nice to others. And she always helps with others, and she's funny. She's really nice, and she hugs me when I'm really hurt.
And those hugs are just one thing Lucy does to watch out for her fellow classmates.
She is really helpful with other kids. She's not bossy, she's not overbearing, but if a child can't find a page, she'll help them find a page. She's supportive and caring.
Enjoying the innocence of youth while being a responsible friend and student. Proving you're never too young to learn about character and make an impression on those around you. Sequoia Union kindergartner Lucy Neufeld shows us why your character matters.
Don't go anywhere or you will miss the coolest club around. How the Cool Crew Club is taking over Live Oak Middle School and why kindness is the criteria to get in. That's next.
From the moment you wake up, what you do matters, and you can count on KSEE24 Sunrise to get you ready to take on the day.
From the news important to our community
to the weather affecting your commute.
That's why you can count on us to bring you the news and the weather that matters to you.
We're your KSEE24 Sunrise team, and your local news matters at Sunrise.
Sometimes small problems can add up to one big nightmare. Carrie and her husband found this to be true after the economy took a hit, as did the value of their home. Then her husband tore his Achilles tendon and was out of work for months. With mounting bills and a past-due mortgage putting them at risk of foreclosure, Carrie felt hopeless. That's when she turned to Keep Your Home California. Their mortgage reinstatement assistance program brought her payments current and turned her nightmare back into the dream of home ownership. To see if you qualify, visit keepyourhomecalifornia.org.
Here's Merv Barcelos of the Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Showroom.
When it comes to your next home project, the best approach is a personal approach. Every design should reflect your personality and passion. Visit the Ferguson showroom and let our experts walk you through the latest styles in kitchen, bath, and lighting from the industry's leading manufacturers.
Update your ceiling fans and outdoor lighting. Come in now and ask about our summer specials. Visit the Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Showroom.
The Sounds of the Games on KSEE24 is brought to you by the Dodge Summer Clearance Event.
For teenagers today, getting a job with no experience seems nearly impossible. But thanks to a partnership between PG&E and Boys and Girls Clubs of Fresno County, local teens get a chance to earn while they learn. After training at the Boys and Girls Clubs, the teens earn money working summer jobs at a variety of local businesses. This summer, 120 young people are being trained and employed in Fresno County alone. Visit pgne.com/summer jobs to find out more about Boys and Girls Clubs and PG&E's Better Together Summer Jobs program. It's more than just a summer job. It's a lifelong lesson.
KSEE24's Evan Onstad brought you complete coverage with the only local station live from the Republican and Democratic National Conventions. Now as we count down to a historic election, stay informed with Sunday Morning Matters and KSEE24 News, delivering coverage other stations won't. When it's political and matters, KSEE24 is your local election headquarters. KSEE24 News is online at NorthCentralValley.com. This is the KSEE24 Your Character Matters special in partnership with the Tulare County Office of Education.
Welcome back, everyone. We are at Mooney Grove Park here in the heart of Visalia at Pillar Square. It's a monument which stands right behind us that represents Character Counts Education, which was brought to the South Valley by County Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Jim Vidak.
That's right, and we are showcasing our Your Character Matters story throughout the school year. And this next one puts the Cool and Cool Crew Club. It's a club where the criteria to get in is kindness. And I want you to ask yourself, would you get in this club? Take a look.
It's a club where the criteria to get in is kindness. At Live Oak Middle School, the Cool Crew Club is a lunchtime club where middle school kids spend their lunch period hanging out with the students with special needs.
They are fabulous kids. All of these kids. Fabulous and very compassionate.
Cindy Sanders is a teacher with the Tulare County Office of Education, and she educates the 11 students of the special day class on Live Oak's campus. She's touched by the Cool Crew Club, a club that makes her students feel like everybody else.
They are all welcoming to all diversity, and they don't care that our kids don't learn the same way as they do.
It's a heartwarming gesture that students like Priscilla Martinez forego hanging out with their own friends in order to make new friends and make someone else's day a little brighter.
And I don't look at them as like special students. I look at all of them as my friends, humans.
And whether it's drawing, playing games, or teaching new words, the kids in the Cool Crew Club are getting back as much as they're giving.
They have really taught me that there is just a whole nother world out there, and it's just really fun to hang out with them.
A club with character, made up of caring kids who embrace students who don't look or act like them. But at the end of the day, what the Cool Crew Club has learned is that kids are kids, and we're all not that different after all.
It makes me feel really happy because just knowing that they're happy makes me happy.
The Cool Crew Club at Live Oak Middle School shows us why your character matters.
To say the Mission Oak tennis program is just about tennis would be a huge understatement. It's a team that's about family, giving back, and serving the community.
Coaches, players, and after-school sports teams and programs have a huge impact on developing a student's character. And as this next story shows us, it's the lessons taught off the court that leave the biggest impressions.
To say the Mission Oak High School tennis program is just about tennis would be a huge understatement. This team is about family, giving back, and teaching life lessons that go beyond the court.
I think some of the most valuable lessons they'll learn are the character lessons, the life lessons. I think as coaches in sports, we have a good opportunity to teach them that in a way that they maybe aren't seeing in the classroom all the time.
Coaches Doug Jones and Dane Manus are leading the charge in teaching character at Mission Oak.
There you go. Come on.
We are basically examples of what they are. Like, they're just awesome. I'm glad to have them as coaches. They've taught me to always be positive and listen to other people on our team and really show that you care.
Many of these players had never even held a tennis racket before joining the team. Now they sweat it out on the court and play competitively while also remembering what's most important.
You might not be the best player out here, but definitely you could be a really great person, and that counts just as much as being for your skills.
Welcome to Happy Trails, Mission Oaks. Thank you for being here.
And a big part of the tennis program is community service. Twice a year, the boys and girls tennis teams come out to Happy Trails Riding Academy, a therapeutic horsemanship nonprofit that assists riders with autism, Down syndrome, PTSD, and more.
It's a nice way to just kind of give back and use our physical abilities to help out others.
From mowing lawns to raking leaves, pulling out weeds, and cleaning the horse trail paths, following in their coach's footsteps. What the coaches model, these kids embody.
I mean, when you step in the court, it's no longer your teammates. It becomes your family after all the time we spend together and the things we do together.
And together, what they've created is a tennis program that pours out love and shows us all why
your character matters. Caring is one of the 6 pillars of character that's easier to define. It's offering that hand to someone in need, giving a shoulder to cry on, or just being a good listener at the right time.
That's right, and in this next story, we meet a caring small-town girl with big character. A little girl who helps her friend with special needs feel included in the classroom and on the playground.
Morning school drop-offs can be stressful, and sometimes Ryan Valdez has some bad mornings. That is until he sees his best friend, Chloe. Chloe Quintana makes sure her friend with special needs gets to his classroom safely every morning on Cutler Elementary's campus. Holding his hand and leading the way, taking care of Ryan comes second nature to this 9-year-old girl, thanks in part to her mom, Stella Quintana, who is Ryan's special ed teacher.
I've taught her not to see anybody different, not to judge anybody, and her and Ryan have been like brother, sister, best friends, whatever you want to say. They're inseparable sometimes.
You're using your other hand.
Inseparable and kind, Chloe cares for her friend Ryan like family, always making sure he's included, something Ryan's mom finds comfort in.
The other kids see how she is with him, and that makes it okay. And they know it's okay to talk and to hang around with Ryan.
And to Chloe, Ryan, who is nonverbal, is no different than all the other kids. He's her best friend.
For me, he feels like a brother.
Though not related by blood, this friendship shows that love knows no bounds and requires no words.
The connection they have, I guess, just by looks, they know what the feelings are for each other. It just warms my heart because it's like the love for him is just like the love I have for her.
It's that love in this little girl's heart that has changed not only Ryan, but an entire family's life.
And you know, this is the point where, as a parent, you're thankful that you have a special needs child because it's a different journey. And without this journey, we wouldn't have met her. So.
A small-town girl with big character. Chloe Quintana of Cutler Elementary shows us why your character matters.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with more from Moon and Grove Park in Visalia at Pillar Square.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Or
you're in the good place.
30 glasses of wine and no hangover. This place rules.
The Good Place, Thursdays this fall on NBC.
Buying a car can take lots of time. At Clausen Honda, time is on your side. Save time and money. Get a deal in a flash at Clausen Honda. Buy a new Honda CR-V with 0 APR or lease a new Honda Civic LX sedan with 0 down, 0 due, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment.
Clausen is Honda.
Sorry, girl. But there's a better deal out there. Now that Rallies and Checkers is hooking everyone up with 4 things for just $3. That's right. I get my pick of one of 3 sandwiches, seasoned fries, an apple pie, and a drink for just $3. A whole meal with these fries for just $3? Now that's a deal. Nothing sorry about that. Rallies and Checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
From the moment you wake up, what you do matters, and you can count on KSEE24 Sunrise to get you ready to take on the day.
From the news important to our community
To the weather affecting your commute.
That's why you can count on us to bring you the news and the weather that matters to you.
We're your KSEE24 Sunrise team, and your local news matters at Sunrise.
Become a KSEE24 News mobile journalist at yoursignalvalley.com. Powered by Fruits and Veggies. This is the KSEE24 Your Character Matters special in partnership with the Tulare County Office of Education.
Well, we've had such a great time remembering and sharing with you some of the many stories of Your Character Matters.
And it sure has been great to partner with the Tulare County Office of Education. And again, we want to say a special thank you to County Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Jim Vidak, and Kelly Petty, the Character Counts Coordinator.
That's right, and we here at KSEE24 are honored to tell your stories. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. For all of our Your Character Matters series, just head on over to our website, yourcentralvalley.com. You can watch them over on our website.
Thank you so much for joining us here at Moon and Grove Park in Visalia at Pillar Square. Have a wonderful summer, and remember, your character matters.